There are going to be times that you're going to be wondering, why should I keep showing up and working my business? Why should I keep showing up to the conventions? Why should I keep fighting for my goals and fighting for my dreams? You got to show up for your life regardless of the circumstances. You got to show up in spite of the conversation going on in your mind. You got to show up for your life, because if you don't, nobody else will.
And I'm saying to you, what if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up? Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again, but you're still looking at your dream and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
It's very easy to find a reason to quit. The easiest thing to find is to find a reason to quit. I hear so many people that say things like, I asked God for a sign and I saw a poster and it said this and I took it as it's time for me to quit. No. What that means is the only things your lenses are looking for, they're looking for signs for you to quit. You've already quit. Because if you constantly look for reasons to quit, you're going to find millions of reasons to quit and give up on anything you're doing. When you quit, you send a message to the world that you never really thought you were going to make in the first place. Believe it or not, some people will be glad when you give up. This is a very strange thing, because most people don't understand, why would a friend or a cousin want me to give up? Well, let me explain to you why that is. You got 5 friends. 5 friends all come from the same community. Everyone's the same. Well, everybody's kind of living an average life, and everyone's making somewhere between $30,000 to $60,000 a year. And all of a sudden, that person starts, who was a person, nobody expected that person to do anything big with their lives. Contributing all over the world, they're being, recognition, all this other stuff. So the other person is still content at 60, 70, 80, and they're not really happy that this person's not making 600. You really think they're glad about this? It's a law. You know what laws I don't fight with? This is called the law of gravity, law of reciprocity. There's a law where there are people in your life that don't want to see you leave the comfort zone. That makes them feel like they could have done the same as well, but they didn't. And you don't necessarily make them look good. It's part of the game. Number 4, I want you to visualize this. You're 82 years old. You've been in the hospital for a month, and you're in your bed, and there are many quiet moments with yourself. I don't know what you're going to be thinking about. The moments with people you love the most, wife, kids. But I'm sure there's going to be a quiet moment as well when you're going to say, man, did I give everything with this 8 years that I am? Did I use my talents? Did I really make a difference? Did I really make an impact the way I could have? You're watching this, you're 22, you're thinking you'll never be 80. You think you got plenty of time to go. But the reality is, like this, we're 80. Time is flying like you wouldn't believe. Do you really want to have the life to look back and say, what would have happened if I would have given everything I had? The consequences of giving up are quite a lot higher than sticking it out. Man, I would rather go home and watch the game tonight. I don't really want to work today. This is too much. Honestly, this life, money's really not that important. I'm better off while going getting a job from 9 to 5 and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to go for the whole thing. You don't see the consequences, but then later on, diapers are expensive, marriage is expensive, mortgage is expensive. So the consequences of you giving up is by far bigger than you sticking it out and actually making it happen for yourself. 6, quitting is a very simple habit. You do it once, you'll do it again. By the way, fighting through and winning is also a habit. There's a reason why they say that guy's a fighter. Anything worthwhile takes sacrifice and time. Anything. Having a nice six-pack takes a while. Growing your business takes sacrifice. 90% of the things entrepreneurs do who win big, no one ever sees. No one sees what time you get up. No one sees what time you go to sleep. No one sees how many books you read. But the same goes for the people that don't make it. No one sees that you're not working. No one sees that you're sitting home watching TV. No one sees that you're not really working that hard. No one sees that. Only you see that. But there's a key. Time, sacrifice, and effort. There's a patience that goes with that. Every single time I thought about giving up and I stuck it out, the next month something big happened in my career. And when I tell you it's literally around the corner, it's literally around the corner. And you know when? Right after you're about to give up. It's just the way it is.